Now we will discuss some definitions involving fuzzy sets, and these definitions are going to be a sort of extension of the corresponding definitions for ordinary set. So again, I would repeat here that when we say ordinary set, then we mean that we are going to talk about crisp set. So here a term is empty fuzzy set. So a fuzzy set is empty fuzzy set if and only if its membership function is identically 0 on X. And if two fuzzy sets A and B are taken and we explore whether they are equal or not, this is representation, symbolic representation if A is equal to B. So to find out that A and B are equal or not, we are talking about fuzzy sets, two fuzzy sets, then they are equal if and only if membership function membership value of a given X in fuzzy set A is going to be equal to the membership value in fuzzy set B, and this is going to be for all X in capital X. So if all the X in capital X are going to satisfy this equation, means their membership values are going to be same in both the fuzzy sets, then these two fuzzy sets are called as equal, and it is written like this. Now whenever we want to say that f(x) is equal to f(bx) for all X in X, then we can write it in short, f of A is equal to f of B. This means that the membership function is going to be equal in set A and set B for all the values of X in capital X. Now with this notation, we will proceed further and we will talk about complement of a fuzzy set. So complement of a fuzzy set is represented by A prime, as we do in crisp set or in ordinary set, but its definition is also similar to that. But in crisp set, this value will always result in either 0 or 1, because in crisp set this f of A is going to be either 0 or 1. So 1 minus 0 and 1 minus 1 will be either 0 or 1. But here, in case of fuzzy set, as this f of A is going to have value between 0 and 1, anything between 0 and 1, so this term 1 minus f(a) of x will return any value between 0 and 1. So using this representation, we write f of A prime is equal to 1 minus f of A. This means that for all X in X, this f of A prime x is equal to 1 minus f of A prime x for all X in capital X. Then we will talk about containment. So this containment is talked about two sets. Here we are going to talk about two fuzzy sets, and this containment is written like this. A is contained in B, and for this containment this term is also used. A is a subset of B. This one is also used. A is smaller than or equal to B. So all the three statements are equivalent. So we can say that A is contained in B, or A is a subset of B, or A is smaller than or equal to B, if and only if FA is less than or equal to FB. Here again I would say that this term means f of A x is equal to f of is less than or equal to f of b x for all x in X. This is what is meant by this compact notation. This we must remember. Now this is also this whole statement which we have written here, like A is contained in B if and only if fa is less than or equal to B, is this whole statement is in compact form written like this. Now there is one more operation, union. So the union of two fuzzy sets A and B with respective membership function fa of x and fa of b is a fuzzy set C, which we write C as A union B, whose membership function is given as follows. So membership function of for fuzzy set C is written as maximum of fa of x comma b of x, where x belongs to capital X. And in abbreviated form, we can write it like this. And this is going to take the maximum of these two. So this is in abbreviated form, it's talking about the membership function of the set which is union of A and B. And this union has associative property in fuzzy sets also, that is A union B union C is equal to A union B, this whole with union C. This is known as associative property and it holds here also. Similarly, intersection can be written as we have written here, that if a C is A union B, then membership function is max of the two membership functions of A and B. In case of intersection C is, if C is A intersection B, then its membership function will be minimum of these two, where x belongs to x, and in compact form it can be written like this, where this operation is going to be min. Now this union and intersection can be explained in other terms also, which is like this. The union of A and B is the smallest fuzzy set containing both A and B. So we are going for a fuzzy set and smallest possible fuzzy set containing both A and B. That one is going to be union. And in case of intersection of A and B is a largest fuzzy set. So now here we are going to look for a largest fuzzy set which is contained in both A and B. So if we have A, then this largest fuzzy set should be contained within A and contained within B. In both of these it should be contained. That largest fuzzy set is the intersection of A and B. This operation can be shown in the graphical form as this. So this curve or plot is for fa of x, and this plot is for membership function of fuzzy set B, f of B. This is membership function plot for fuzzy set A, hence we are calling f of A. Now if you go by this definition, max of fa of x and f of b of x, then you will see that if we have two waveforms here and we go by max, then in this is the value in FB at a given x. This is a given x. This is small and this is large. So max will be taken, and if we are here, then max will be taken. So this will be ignored, and this value will be taken. So union will be this one, this curve. So we are calling this line segment 1 up to this part. This part is line segment 1. This part is line segment 2 or curve segment 2 from here to here. And union will be represented by this curve on which you are finding this cursor or this laser moving. And if you go for an intersection, then it is minimum of FA and FB. So if you have two functions here, function values, then minimum is taken, then it is this one. If you are here, then this one is maximum, this one is minimum. So we will be taking this one. So at each and every point, if we go for the minimum, then we will get this waveform, this curve or this plot. This is for intersection. So this we are calling as this curve is curve segment 3, and this curve is segment 4. Segment 3 and segment 4, these are going to form intersection. Now we will talk about belongingness, or this term belonging, which is very fundamental, which is having very fundamental role in ordinary set. So this notion of belonging is going to have a fundamental role in ordinary set, but this notion of belonging doesn't have the same role in the case of fuzzy set. So here we should be careful, because we talk about grade of membership, and we are not talking about belongingness in case fuzzy set. So it is not meaningful to speak a point X belonging to a fuzzy set A. But trivially, one can introduce two levels alpha and beta, such that alpha is between 0 and 1, beta is between 0 and 1, alpha is greater than beta, and then if we agree to say that X belongs to A if X is greater than alpha, and X doesn't belong to A if f of X is less than beta. So now you can see that alpha is greater than beta, and those X which have f of X greater than alpha, they are going to belong to A. Those which are going to have value less than beta, they are belonging to set A. And X has an indeterminate status relative to A, fuzzy set A. If beta, here it should be alpha. If value of fa of X is going to fall between alpha and beta, then X has an indeterminate status. So we can at max say like this, but we cannot say that a point X is belonging to fuzzy set. If we want to talk about belongingness, then we can say in this form. But then three-valued logic comes up here, where we have three states. One is true, like here when it's belonging to that. Other is false when it's not belonging to A, doesn't belong. And U, which is going to be indeterminate, and we can say that here status is unknown, U is unknown. Then some properties of union intersection and complementation as discussed here, that a these are De Morgan's laws, where this is applicable in ordinary sets also. So A union B and this whole complement is equal to A complement intersection B complement. This we know. Similarly, distributive law is very, common. All of us know it. Now here, in case of fuzzy logic, how to get the values? Fuzzy uh, sets A and B, if are taken, and then in terms of their membership functions, we can define the left part A union B and its complement. Then, as per the definition of complement, we will have 1 minus membership function of 2, and A union B has its own definition, max of FA of B. And on the right hand side, A complement says that 1 minus FA, this is the way to find membership function. For B prime, this will be 1 minus this, and this intersection says that we'll have to take min of this. Similarly, if we go by this property, distributive law, then this union says that we'll have to take max, and this intersection says that we'll have to take min. Intersection is for B and C, so min of FA and FB. Similarly, this can be explained C union B, will be using max. C union, here it should be C, it is, if it is C, then it should be B and A. This is C, this is B, then it is should be A. This should be A. So with this, and this will be A, and this will be A. So with this, if you take C intersection A, then it will be max of FC and FA. C intersection A, here it will be B, because it is going to get distributed over B and A. So one will be B, other will be A. So here it will be FC and FB. Similar is the case here also. This is okay, this is B. So FC and FB, and here C and A, so FC and FA max because of this union, and this intersection gives here min. Now we can verify this relationship for these two cases, FA of X is greater than FB and FA of X is less than FB. For this case, how to verify? So we have three sets here, A, B, C. So we will form 6 combinations of their membership functions, which are mentioned here. And for these 6 cases, we can substitute here and we can verify. With this, I stop here. Thank you.